All right. Turaluralura. Well, it's time for me to remind everybody that you're in tune with KOOP HD1, HD3 Hornsby. Radio for people, not for profit. And we're at the midpoint of the country swing and rockabilly jamboree, and we're going to hear from our live guests here very shortly. Well, it's time to open up the mics here. We've got Jerry Rabun on mic 4.
Yeah, I tell you what, Rod, that's pretty brave for you to open my microphone. I have to say that. You know that, don't you?
Well, we've done it before.
Have you? Okay.
You're no stranger to the co-op microphones. You've been in here several times, but doing a kind of guest DJ gig. But this time you're going to play live, and you got a special guest who's come to Austin all the way from Germany. Is it Munich?
He's from Munich, yeah.
Yeah.
We met Titus. Is it Waldenfels?
Right.
Perfect. Okay. And he showed up at one of our jams over at Ross's Old Austin Cafe over in North Lamar and said, "Do you care if I sit in with you?" And I said, "Come on and join us." And I heard him pick and play, and I thought, my goodness, this guy's pretty good. And then I found out his interest was a lot in Texas music and stuff, and he likes swing music, he likes jazz and stuff. And I thought, I think Titus would make a great guest on Rod's show. So I suggested it to Rod, and so that's where we are.
That's where we are. Well, Titus, let me officially welcome you to Co-op Radio Microphones.
Hello, Rod. I'm happy to be here.
Well, we're happy to have you. And you've got your fiddle and your guitar with you. So what are you guys going to play first here?
Well, the first thing we're going to do is a song titled Beautiful Texas. Was written by W. Leo Daniel back in the mid-'30s.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if he was governor or...
Not quite then, but...
Yeah. Okay.
He wrote it first.
He wrote it first and then became governor. All right. But we're going to do a version of Beautiful Texas that nobody's ever done and nobody will probably ever do from now on. So this is going to be a one and only keepsake for all the viewers. Here we go. You've read all of the beautiful stories of the countries far over the sea, from whence came our ancestors to establish this land of the free. There are some folks who still like to travel to see what they have over there, but when they go look, it's not like the book, and they find there is none to compare to beautiful, beautiful Texas, where the beautiful bluebonnets grow. We're proud of our forefathers who fought at the Alamo. You can live on the plains or the mountains, or down where the sea breezes blow, and you're still in beautiful Texas, the most beautiful place that I know. You can travel on beautiful highways by the city, the village, and farm, or sail above on the highways where the beauty below you will charm. White cotton, green forest, blue rivers, golden wheat fields, and fruit trees that bear. You can look till doomsday and then you will say, Texas has beauty to spare. Oh, beautiful, beautiful Texas, where the beautiful bluebonnets grow. We're proud of our forefathers who fought at the Alamo. You can live on the plains or the mountains, or down where the sea breezes blow, and you're still in beautiful Texas, the the most beautiful place that I know. Take us out, Titus.
Whoa, fantastic. How did you get that slide on the end, Titus?
I have it on my pinky, on my little finger, so
Oh.
I can just switch back and forth between playing slide and try to bring in a little bit of that lap steel sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that worked out really great. You played some great lead in the breaks there.
12-string.
That was-
7th string.
It's a 7th string.
It's got a doubled up D string. I like the bajo sexto so much, the Mexican 12-string thing, so I tried to emulate a little bit of that bajo sexto sound.
yeah. Well, tell us a little bit about your musical history here. What got you interested in playing music?
Well, I grew up in what you call a district in Munich, Germany, where there was a lot of live music at its time, like in the early 70s. And I heard music, that type of music that we are just playing, I heard it from pretty early on, along with stuff you hear in Germany, like brass band music. I grew up on classical music as well, but there was live music, and Munich has always been a big GI army station city, so there were American soldiers playing country music. So there was one guy from Texas, actually, I think he lives in Dallas. Bill Ingram is his name. He had a band called Willie Ray and the Saddle Sores. And they played sort of, country rock at that time. So that was my first impression of that, and a great bluegrass banjo player who worked at the local music store.
Oh, well, I played with a band in Munich in 1960. I played fiddle and some guitar with a band. It was mostly GIs, but we had a German steel player named, Kurt etwas. I don't remember, and a fiddle player named Willy Brandner.
Okay, yeah, Nipso Brandner. I know him. Yeah.
Yeah, his stage name was Danny Pike.
Okay.
And,
well, everybody had an American stage name in Germany at that time. It's still like that.
I bought a fiddle from him.
Wow.
Yeah. When
Nipso Brandner.
I was leaving. Yeah. Short world. Well, you like to play swing and jazz and all kinds of music in between. This is Titus
Waldenfels.
Waldenfels.
Right.
Yes. And
Just like it's spelled.
yeah. In Germany, it is just like it's spelled. That's right. Well, you going to sing another one, Jerry, or what's coming up next?
Yeah, I wanted to, I guess I'm a naturalized Texan. I was born in a tenement, second floor tenement in Baltimore, and but I like Texas music, and this is another Texas song. I wanted to do songs about Texas today since Titus loves Texas, and he's going to try to get a rental car that has a Texas license plate on it. Right now he's got one that's got a Florida plate on it.
Oh, no.
I'm complaining.
So he's having a rough time dealing with that. But
It's a shame, yeah.
how about the rivers of Texas?
Yeah, how
Would you
about
take that one? Okay.
I would take it as long as it flows, Jerry.
You have to remember, Rod, I'm getting almost as old as you are.
Well, you got a ways to go to catch
Yeah.
up with me, buddy.
So anyway, this is called Rivers of Texas. And for a long time, I didn't sing this song. I do a lot of solo gigs around, and for a long time, I didn't sing this song because we had no rivers in Texas because they were all dry.
Oh, yeah.
We were in the middle of a drought. And so now that they're all full, I feel like it's okay to sing it again. So here we go.
Well, all right.
We crossed the broad Pecos and we crossed the Nueces, swam the Guadalupe and we followed the Brazos. Red River runs rusty and the Wichita clear, but down by the Brazos I courted my dear. Lila, Lily, give me your hand. Lila, Lily, give me your hand. Lily, give me your hand. There's many a river that waters the land. Now the sweet Angelina runs glossy and gliding. The crooked Colorado is deep and is winding. Slow San Antonio courses the plain, but I never will walk by the Brazos again. Lily, give me your hand. Lily, give me your hand. Lily, give me your hand. There's many a river that waters the land. Now the girls at Little River, they're plump and they're pretty. Sulphur and Sabine have some kind of beauty. And down by the Natchez, there's girls by the score. But I never will walk by the Brazos no more. Lily, give me your hand. Lily, give me your hand. Lily, give me your hand. There's many a river that waters the land. Now she hugged me and she kissed me and she called me her dandy. The Trinity is muddy and the Brazos quicksandy. I hugged and I kissed her and I called her my own. But down by the Brazos she left me alone. Lily, give me your hand. Lily, give me your hand. Lily, give me your hand. There's many a river that waters the land.
All right, let's hear it for our performers here.
You need a bigger audience here.
Jerry Rabun, and well, we got 4 hands clapping here. But you were using both hands, weren't you, Ted? Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, he said he was. Well, Jerry Rabun singing, and on the electric guitar and fiddle, Mr. Titus Waldenfels from Munich, Germany, visiting here in Austin. So, Titus, tell us a little more about your musical activities in Germany.
All right, I'm a professional musician for like more than 25 years. I play like about 200, 250 gigs a year. We play cafes and jazz clubs and live music venues, but I'm sideman in a great Zydeco and Cajun band out of Germany, Zydeco Annie and the Swamp Cats, a fantastic group.
Oh, wow.
She's an accordion player and she's dynamite. And also I do a lot of theater stuff, like playing music for theater plays, sitting at the side of the stage or in front of the stage, wherever, and play behind the play.
Ah, yes. So you're a well-rounded musician.
I hope so.
Well, I think our audience can judge for themselves. You've composed some songs too, haven't you?
I've got a lot of original music. I mean, I don't sing myself, so I cannot present anything that is to be sung, because I write a few lyrics as well, but it's in German language, so we don't have that here. But I have a lot of original music, like instrumental stuff that I kick into my gigs, like we do a couple of tunes everyone knows, and then I play something that no one knows, which is naturally an original.
Well, that's the stuff that we're going to do today, I don't even know, but I'm still going to try to play it.
Oh, you do very well.
let's hear one of your originals.
All right. So this is a waltz tune. It's basically the chord changes. You might hear that Busted by the great Johnny Cash, but I put my own melody on top of it because like there's so much music like from Vienna that made it to Texas. There's so much German and Austrian stuff in it. So I tried to put some of it on top of these chords.
Okay.
All right.
Wow, that is fantastic.
So he didn't bring his mandolin, so he used his fiddle for a
Well,
mandolin.
yeah, I never heard anybody play the fiddle like that.
I heard Alvin Crow do it lately at Ginny's Little Longhorn Saloon. He did it on a Mexican tune. He plucked the fiddle.
Uh-huh.
You know, one of the things that's pretty special about co-op is that there's no place else in the world that you're going to find this kind of stuff. I don't care how hard you look.
That's
and
right.
I love coming on Rod's show because every time I've been on here, it's always been different, and it's never the same.
It's an adventure every time.
It's an adventure for sure.
Well, sure enough. That's what it's supposed to be, adventuresome radio here. Well, our special guest, instrumentalist and composer and longtime musician in Germany, Titus Waldenfels. Ja, Entschuldigung.
Alles gut.
We're going to change his name to Titus Brown. That's what we're going to call him from now on.
Yeah. Or Titus, you've brought in a song here that is the reason that you learned about the steel guitar.
Somehow, yeah. You've been asking me about like my influences and all that, and as much as I like Texas music, some of my earliest stuff is like 1920s Berlin music, like the original Three Penny Opera, where Mac the Knife is the most renowned song of that body of work. So I dug that out because like I think it's the first example of an European composition that uses steel guitar in a upfront way. So this is the Three Penny Opera by Kurt Weill and Bert Brecht.
All right, and here it is. There's my mics on. I turned the other ones on, but didn't turn the important one on. We got another live song by Jerry Rabun and by Titus Waldenfels.
All right, what it is, it's like my take on an old tune by the great Jesse Fuller, who had the one-man band in the 1940s, like playing a piano with his feet and all that. Originally it's called The Monkey and the Engineer.
I know that song.
I speeded it up a little bit and made it like my own, and now it's like a train getting fast, getting to chaos, and picking it up again.
Oh, cool!
I'm gonna do my best to add to the chaos. Okay.
Soon I might have a deeper meaning. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now, I've got to tell you a little story about this song, Titus. Jesse Fuller, I was in Wisconsin in the early 60s, and Jesse Fuller came to play a concert there, and he came a few days early, so he stayed with me. I had a little two-room flat, And I especially like this song, The Monkey and the Engineer. And one day I came back from class, and he said, well, you like this song so well, I wrote an extra verse to it.
Whoa.
So he wrote the final verse. On down the line, the monkey make a little stop. Think about the engineer blowing his top. Get down from there, you little son of a gun. I'll never let you make another main line run. So all kinds of connections here through the music today. Well, it's been wonderful to have you guys, and thanks for the CD. Jerry, you're welcome anytime, of course, and just love to have you. Well, thanks to Titus Waldenfels and to Jerry Rabun.
Always a pleasure.
And Titus, maybe you can come back before you... it's in May that you're going back home, isn't it?
Right. I'll be here until the 1st of May, basically. So
yeah. Maybe you can come back in April.
Beautiful. Absolutely.
Yeah, that'd be wonderful.